it's Jackie Elmer, lowertoxiclife.com. On today's video, I'm going to talk to you about how to get more magnesium into your body so that you can detox naturally and help your body do what it's already designed and equipped to do. I've got 4 great tips for you. Stay tuned. All right, a question I'm often asked is, doesn't your body already know how to detox? Do we really need to help it? Well, the short answer is yes. Your body absolutely knows how to detox itself from all the added chemicals and plastics and environmental poisons and toxins we put into it on a regular basis. But if you've ever seen the I Love Lucy episode where Lucy and Ethel are working in the chocolate factory and the chocolates start going by so quickly that they're having to pop them in their mouth to keep up with production, that's a great analogy as to what happens to our bodies when we overload it with toxins like most of us do on a daily basis. From the time we get up in the morning with our personal care products, our morning routine and showering and mouthwash and all the different things, the foods that we put into our body, coffees and a lot of chemical additives and even cleaning products, as well as just our environmental toxins. So one of the things that we hear about a lot is that most of us today are highly deficient in magnesium. So I'm going to give you 3 simple recipes that you can use and an added bonus to get more magnesium into your diet on a daily basis, along with some other great things that will feed and give extra support to your system. So I like to use the Thorne brand Cow Mag Citrate plus vitamin C. I'll have a link below so that you can easily access this. It's simply a powdered form of magnesium with vitamin C in it that I use on a daily basis. So recipe number 1 is super simple. I will tell you, I do not love the taste of this. It's kind of chalky. Yes, I can shoot it down very quickly, and often I do, but I like to sip it in the evenings with my evening bath and allow it to soak into my body. I typically have magnesium Epsom salts in there as well. That's a 5th tip. But I don't love the taste of this. So what I do is I add 2 little drops of sweet peppermint essential oils. So all I'm going to do, it comes with a little scoop. I'm going to scoop it out. I scoop out a heaping spoonful of it, or heaping scoop of it. I dump it in to my cup. I usually have an ice cube because I like mine iced. And then I'm simply going to add water. You can see where I have magnesium all over my hands. I'm going to add water and then put in my 2 drops of peppermint. That is recipe number 1. Now make sure you get my guide over at lowertoxiclife.com for this recipe, along with a host of other recipes to help support you so you don't have to stop what you're doing and write this down. All right, the one I'm actually going to show you is a second one that I like to enjoy with 100% cherry juice. I like to buy the one from Trader Joe's that is no concentrate. This one says from concentrate. This is just the bottle that I use, but there is another one that actually is pure, not from concentrate. I like this bottle because it's tall and skinny, and you know me, I reuse my bottles. So I'm going to simply mix the calcium. I'm going to pour about what the equivalent of a shot would be. Then I'm going to add somewhere around a tablespoon full of apple cider vinegar to that. And again, I just kind of eyeball it. I add that. And then I top that off with the rest of like a Pellegrino, any type of sparkling water to make it a little bubbly. It just really makes it kind of fun. It gives it that effervescent quality. I just stir that up and boom, I am ready to sip this casually as I enjoy my Epsom salt magnesium bath. All right, that's recipe number 2. And then recipe number 3 is very similar. I like to drink the trilogy, I guess it is, the Synergy Raw Kombucha tea. I will mix a little bit of this, sometimes some bubbly water, although this is a little effervescent too, and pour my same spoonful of magnesium into that, stir it up, and consume. Now, I mentioned a fourth tip. This is pure magnesium oil spray. I'll have a link below for that as well. This is something, ladies, I use this as antiperspirant, kind of deodorant, more like deodorant. It doesn't stop me from sweating, but I'm not a huge sweater, but I will just spray it under my pits when I'm not going to be out like meticulously in a situation where I absolutely don't want to sweat, but just on a daily basis. And then I also will squirt this and rub about 2 to 3 squirts of it on the bottom, the soles of my feet after my bath, and I will allow that to infuse my body. The soles of your feet is a great way to infuse your body with whatever you want. When my children were little, I used to rub garlic oil into the bottom of their feet whenever they would start getting the sniffles or any type of sickness. And if you want to test it for yourself, just take a little bit of this or peppermint or garlic and rub it in the bottom of your feet. Allow about 30 seconds and you should taste it under your tongue in pretty short order. Now, quickly, as you'll see here, I'm about to shoot my next video on how to hide vegetables in your ground meats and other items, but your ground meats specifically so that you don't have to argue with your kids about eating their vegetables. This is something I've used for years. I've used it on my husband. I've used it on my children. I bury those veggies and those high quality nutrients into the other items that I'm making. No one ever knows the difference. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you don't miss that video. And in the meantime, get my guide at lowertoxiclife.com. Get all of these great recipes and leave me your best tip for detoxing your body, detoxing your home, detoxing your life. I'm Jackie Ulmer. See you on the next video.